Clarecastle perfect facilities.
James Regan gets us underway, and big Dara Bohannon goes up, but it's Liam Smith who comes down with the ball to Kerry, tries to find a man, hand in from Clare. Straight away now they can make a move upfield with Brendy Rui and Dermot O'Connor from the Nagale Club. Dermot, of course, is currently rehabbing that shoulder injury that really interrupted his 2025 inter-county season. Here's Mike Breen now. Mike Breen long in towards Kennedy. Can Kennedy get there? Kennedy's inside his man, takes the mark. Kennedy shoots for the score. Kennedy sends that over the bar. The long, direct ball into Tomas Kennedy. He's a hard man to control.
Yeah, for a young man. Speaking about that move, we started off with Indy O'Connor, and he comes from good O'Connor stock, you know.
From the Beaufort Club, Mike Breen finds Charlie Keating. Charlie Keating in possession, the Dr. Crokes man. A lot of injury problems last season. Keating does well. Can Keating kick the score? That's a great individual score by Charlie Keating. That's a player you were looking forward to watching, Leo.
Yeah, I seen him playing on Clubber and that for Crokes a good for times, and his first instinct is always attack, and you know, with him, as you can see there, you know, he had only one thing in his mind. He was going to take it on and the field, probably gone back in full back. He don't show all his experience to cover that one off.
Now Manus Doherty coming out from the back. Goes a goal. Giveaway there from Clare. That was lazy play almost. Tomas Kennedy. Can Kerry punish? Kennedy will turn onto the right boot. No. Pops it inside to Kirby. Kirby off to Thomas O'Donnell. O'Donnell for his second score. O'Donnell sends that over the bar off the left foot. That was an elementary mistake by Clare.
Yeah, and just after Clare, you know, fighting hard to get back into the game with a good point from Clary, and that's a cheap score given away by of all players by Manus Doherty.
He's well used to playing in the middle of the park. Is Killian Trant. Pops it off towards the far side there. And back, and a long driven by Mike Breen in towards Kennedy. Kennedy making good space, pops it to O'Grady. This will be a beautiful score. Keane O'Grady will send that one over the bar. Excellent work. Kennedy's a real good focal point.
Yeah, he's a great target man, and he makes the run. He comes from behind at the last minute, you know. And in fairness, Breen is playing head up all the time.
He's also in the side that afternoon for Kerry, so Broderick is getting his opportunity. Now ball in towards Kennedy again. Kennedy goes up, brilliantly taken by Kennedy. He can get the score himself this time, Tomas Kennedy, and does. Excellent work by the Cairns O'Reilly's full forward.
Look, he's a real danger man in there, you know, and you know there's the warning signs are there for Clare, but you know he's coming from behind. He's timing his run perfect, John. We can see it quite clear.
He's got 3 points already in the game, 2 points from play, 1 from a free. Cleary pops it off to Alan Sweeney. He's the only other player to score for Clare, the cornerback, after making his way up and punching over a score in the early stages. Have we got another scorer now? Indeed we have. That's gone over the bar. I think that's big Dara Bohannon in the middle of the park. A fine score.
Yeah, Bohannon's a fine midfielder, you know. As I said, good to see him back in the Clare jersey again this year, you know. He done a bit of travelling there, you know. So he's a great option to have. And of course,
the wing back Jason Foley's gone a bit of a run. He wanted the ball there. Instead, Keating goes to Thomas O'Donnell. O'Donnell will look to shoot his third score. Thomas O'Donnell, that's an excellent effort over the bar. The man from Castle Gregory, Thomas O'Donnell, he's certainly making his mark.
I tell you, the Castle Gregory men are in fine form. They, you know, with O'Grady at corner forward and the free take, and O'Donnell with 3 from play. So, you know, Kerry double scores, 12 points to 6 again.
Kerry's second wide of this first half, 2 wides apiece, Leo.
Yeah, 2 wides, but in fairness, you're looking at the Kerry forwards, John, and everyone, there's no one static. They're all on the making runs, all on the move the whole time, and they're tearing, you know, bringing the Clare defence all over the place. And not too sure who's going off as of this. We'll work it out.
Here's James Regan getting us underway. Smith and Bohannon up in the middle of the park. Liam Smith wins this one. That brilliant save for Clare. Ryan now drives this on direct down the middle. Dermot Coughlin goes up. Jason Foley gets the fist on it. Bohannon does really well. Clare on the ball now, and a bit of space here for Gavin Murray. Gavin Murray attacking down the left hand flank. Gavin pops it off. That's Aaron Griffin going to shoot a score, and Aaron Griffin sends that over the bar. That's much better from Clare.
Yeah, and direct play, you know, and Nash picked up the break in the middle of the field, gave a good ball in, and you know, Griffin, you know, he's
Keating who went off, but Dara O'Connor is definitely on the pitch.
No, Charlie Keating is still on the field.
No, Keating is still there. I can see him in possession now on the far side of the field. He's moved over to left half back, but Dara O'Connor is definitely on. Kerry now, they haven't scored in this second half yet until now. That's sent over the bar, and that is indeed
O'Grady.
Cian O'Grady making up for that free with a nice score from play.
Yeah, there's no doubt. When you miss one, the best thing to do is have a shot again afterwards. And in fairness, O'Grady, showed how accurate he is. Good score
for Clare. Popped it off. They probably need a goal at this stage, Leo, if they're going to resurrect the situation.
Yeah, they need two. They need two score. They need a 2-pointer and a goal. They definitely need to get the scoreboard, get a ball in anyway, quick.
Yeah, here's Evan Cahill in possession to Aaron Griffin now. Aaron Griffin has blistering pace. Can he get away from Darragh O'Connor of Kerry? Aaron Griffin shoots a score from a tight angle. His second point. Griffin is a dangerous player.
Yeah, Griffin is a very good corner forward.
Aaron Griffin now. He's going to have a cut. Great block down by Darragh O'Connor. That's the last moment of the game. In fairness, Aaron Griffin went for it. Darragh O'Connor got in the block, Leo.
In fairness, the Kerry defence was disciplined. They know what to do. They stuck on Clary from the nation. But for this time of the year, John, an entertaining, good game, and both teams. Jack O'Connor will have learned an awful lot about his younger players that he brought in to look it out, and Paul Medden will definitely have learned